Hey, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with a quick video today. I figured since it's not a bye week, but it is Cupcake Week, pre-Iron Bowl week for the Alabama Crimson Tide, wearing an Alabama jacket here. Figured I'd discuss, and we'll still do Tidal Wave Talk. We'll premiere that on Friday. But wanted to discuss, like, what do I want to see? What is it that we look for in these non-conference, lower-tier opponents? And no disrespect to Austin Peay. I'm not trying to throw them under the bus. I hate to diss any opponent like that. But just call it what it is. I mean, to Alabama standard, Austin Peay is a lower-tier, lower-class college football team, compared to Alabama at least. Not too bad of a team. They got a good quarterback. They got good receivers. Got a talented defense. But what they're going to face on Saturday is unlike anything else. I know Alabama's not the best team this year. I know that their playoff chances are done. I know that they're basically just playing to get by and make a New Year's Six bowl possibly, or really just make whatever bowl game they get placed in. And you know, that's basically where Alabama is, the state of the program today. A great program, but the state of the program this year is not a national championship team. Very disappointed in that. But what do I want to see on Saturday against Austin Peay? I think this will be one of those games where it'll be over by half, probably even over by the first quarter. We'll play Bryce Young for 2.5 quarters, and then we'll probably put Jalen Milroe in. We played a game this year. I'm trying to think, who was it? Oh, ULM. Louisiana Monroe. That's basically what this game's going to be. And I think we won that game something like 55-7 or something. It was bad. It was really bad for ULM. And again, no disrespect to them, no disrespect for Austin Peay. But what do I want to see in this game? I want to see consistency on both sides of the ball. I know this is not one of those opponents that you look at and say, oh, we'll see how good Alabama really is. It's not really one of those games that's going to test us. It's not going to be one of those games that it is going to be a quality win for the Crimson Tide. So I just, you know, I think it is going to be a good game for Alabama. It won't be a good game to watch because, I mean, it's just going to be boring. I mean, Alabama's going to go out there, not score on, like, every play, but possibly every drive. They might get off to a slow start, but if they get off to a slow start, expect Alabama to get in rhythm, get going, clicking, and ready to play. I think that, you know, obviously Bryce Young will start. We have receivers like Ja'Cory Brooks, Kobe Prentice. What's so interesting is you never know what receivers we're going to have out there. I mean, I think Cameron Latu at tight end is obviously the option, but we have such a good rotation for Alabama with the different receivers, with the different matchups we can have. You look at the defensive side of the ball. Oh, by the way, the run game with Jahmyr Gibbs. Hopefully the offensive line is in check, plays one of their better games this year, and can protect Bryce Young and allow him to create big plays. Now to the defensive side of the ball. Justin Eboigbe, DJ Dale, Will Anderson, Dallas Turner. These are guys that are going to create pressure for Austin Peay. This is going to be, you know, one of those matchups where the defense is going to win the game, you know, and hopefully we play four-quarter defense. You know, is it possible, by the way, that this is a game where Alabama does get off to a slow start? Maybe. If they get off to a slow start, is that okay? I would say so, as long as they turn it around. and just go out there and dominate the rest of the way. But you look at the defensive side, Will Anderson, Dallas Turner, Byron Young, Justin Eboigbe. There's so many guys up front on the line. And you look on the back end too, Kool-Aid McKinstry, you got Jordan Battle, you have Terrion Arnold. These are guys that you'll see on the back end. I don't have the roster pulled up right now to tell you, like, who's going to be like second or third string. My computer's trying to load the roster at least, but this will be a game where we look at the main starters for maybe the first half, and then in the second half, if we're up really big at halftime, we pull some guys. Not because they're doing bad, but we pull them because just give them a break. Let them relax. And this is the perfect game to let Jalen Milroe and all the second string backups on both sides take control of the game. And it might even get to the point where we have to put third strings in. It might get to the point where Ty Simpson is out there, throwing the ball around or handing it off, and I don't expect much in this game. I'd take that back. I don't expect this to be much of a game. I expect a lot from Alabama. I don't expect much as in this isn't Texas A&M. This isn't LSU. It's not Texas. It's not Tennessee. It's not Ole Miss. Bama needs this game so bad. And I know that's weird to say, but almost losing to Ole Miss, losing to LSU, losing to Tennessee, a couple struggles here or there with Mississippi State. I know we won that game like 30-6, but this SEC gauntlet and SEC play that Alabama has had, they need a break from it. Just call it what it is. They need a break from it. And I think Austin Peay is the perfect opponent for that. It's one of those games where you look at the opponent and you say, yeah, thanks for being a spot filler on the schedule for us, Week 11 before the Iron Bowl. And, thanks for, just thanks for playing us. I kind of said that about ULM. But more information to come. More details. We'll go more in depth on Friday with Tidal Wave Talk. I love you guys. I hope everyone has a blessed weekend. And Thanksgiving next week. I hope everyone has a safe holiday. We'll have some fun next week as we get ready for the Iron Bowl with Auburn and Alabama. Of course, Auburn with an interim head coach. And, of course, obviously Nick Saban coaching in the Iron Bowl for the Crimson Tide. I don't know how bad of a game that's going to be. It might be a good game, maybe, because Auburn has an interim head coach. Maybe the coaching style is a little different for Alabama, and maybe Auburn gets some things turned around, but we'll see. We'll talk more about the Iron Bowl next week. Right now we look to Austin Peay, and it's going to be a bad game for Austin Peay, but it's going to be a great game and a great day for the Crimson Tide. Heck, I'll go ahead and give a score. I'm going to say, I'll give Austin Peay some credit. I'll give them a touchdown at least. Let's say 55-7, Alabama beats Austin Peay and goes into the Iron Bowl 9-2. So, I love you guys. Hope everyone has a great rest of your week. Jesus loves you. He's got a great plan for you. Trust and believe that. Keep your head up. And I will see you guys next time. Roll Tide, and God bless.